All right. Well, welcome. Hey, we're looking at the Bible just really quickly, and then we're going to hop over to the Quran. Um, this is something that I just noticed, and I really wanted to bring it to everybody's attention. But in the Bible, here's Jesus talking right here, and he says, "My sheep listen to my voice. I know them, and they follow me." Okay. Basically, just think about it. Someone calling for a sheep, right? And then obviously the sheep hear the voice, the call, they hear the call, and then they come running to the call. Um, this is in reference to Jesus and his followers. Is if we go over to the Quran, okay, um, it's talking about after the matter, when everything has been finally decided, Satan will say, and what that really means is okay, here, this one. That's why I like having several different versions because you really get a good grasp on what's going on here. Once it's all over, on the judgment day, Satan will say, okay, Allah gave you a pledge. His promise was real, and it came true. Um, I'm a little concerned about this because Satan ain't going to say nothing. When it's over, my God is going to stomp him into the dirt. He's done. He doesn't get to talk to anybody anymore. Okay, he was allowed to deceive and confuse everybody. His days are done. That's it. And so he's not going to be able to stand up and grandstand in front of all creation like he's the best man at a wedding. It's not going to happen. Okay, um, that's concerning to me. But anyway, let's get back down here and look at this. Uh, he says, "Surely whatever Allah has promised you is true, and as for me, I went back on my promise I made to you." Okay, I had no power over you except that I called you to my way, and you responded to me. Right here, this is what Jesus is talking about when he says that I call my sheep and they respond to me. They hear my voice. Why is Satan saying this? I thought the Quran was supposed to be confirming the Bible. All right. Now we're gonna take a really big turn here and see if we can't shake something out of this. In Revelation 19:16, okay, this is in reference to end times, and this is Jesus coming back. And here is a statement about that. And on his robe and on his thigh, he has the name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Now, this is a really big deal because what this is saying is that Jesus is the King of Kings. Okay. The other thing that what this is saying is that the King of Kings, the term King of Kings in Revelation 19:16 was in the Bible or in the scriptures at the time of Muhammad. I will prove this right now. Here we go. Here is the Hadith collection. And I wanted to show you something here. Allah's apostle said, okay, Allah's apostle said, the most awful name in Allah's sight on the day of resurrection will be that of a man calling himself Malik a Malik, the King of Kings. This is a quote out of Muhammad's mouth. The King of Kings is written in Revelation 19:16. The name of Jesus will be the King of Kings. And I got to be honest, it shakes me to the core because I'm starting to figure out who's who here. Go back and have a look at it again. The most awful name in Allah's sight on the day of resurrection will be that of a man calling himself the King of Kings. Isn't that interesting? That initially I had gone to this verse, okay, and it's talking about Satan's boast at end times. And I already said Satan will not be able to say anything, okay? But then I came down here, and what the Quran is saying that he's saying is, I called to you and you responded to me, okay? And then I went and I showed you in the Bible that Jesus says that his sheep respond to his voice, okay? And then I went over here and I showed you what the title of Jesus will be in end times. It's the King of Kings. Then I went to here, and out of Muhammad's mouth, he's telling you straight up, the most awful name in all his sight will be that man with a title, the King of Kings. So what on earth is the Quran confirming? Because it's certainly not the Bible. It's actually, when you take, you have to take the Hadith and the Quran together in order, to form a grasp on Islam. It's not in one book, okay? All right, but Christianity is in one book. So when you take the Hadiths and then you put them with the Quran, you can read in the Hadiths and you can find out where these verses came from in the Quran. That's how you guys set it up. It's not, I'm not a rocket scientist. I just know that's how you set it up. So anyway, my point is what is Muhammad's and Allah's beef with Jesus? That's my only question. Well, here, let's just take a look. Okay, here's a statement right here. No prophet had been sent to the Arabian Peninsula before Prophet Muhammad. Okay, and he came with his universal and final message for humanity. Okay, no prophet had been sent, right? Then we come down here and we read a Quran verse that's backing up his statement right here. And it says, do they say that he has forged it? Nay, it is the truth from your Lord that you may admonish a people of whom no warner before has ever come, in order that they may receive guidance. Okay? So the Quran says it also. I got an issue with this because somewhere isn't Muhammad saying that Abraham, the prophet Abraham, built the Kaaba? So, you have to have error checking. Otherwise, this kind of stuff is going to happen. What are we doing here? Because the prophet Abraham, if he went and set up the Kaaba, Islam draws up a pretty picture that Abraham and Ishmael and Hagar were just had this romantic family and they were all traveling around Mecca and all that, and everybody was happy. It's not like that. It was absolutely horrible what happened to Ishmael and Hagar, and it's actually a painful portion to read out of the Bible, because those two were literally thrown out of the Jewish camp. They were run out by Sarah.